Hello everybody, and welcome to, excuse me, another Switch stream with Steven. I am Steven, my team is Switch Gaming. If you enjoy the content that you see today, please give us a follow on YouTube at TheSwitchGamingYT, Twitter TheSwitchGaming, Facebook TheSwitchGaming, and Twitch TheSwitchGaming. We had a really sweet weekend on Team Swish. We had a wonderful day streaming the modern RCQ at Galactic Toys and Games on Saturday. If you haven't got a chance to check that out, there's a video of it, of all, God, how many rounds were there? I think there were 6 Swiss and then 3 top 8 rounds, so 9 rounds of modern action. If you're interested in checking any of those out, congratulations to Jason Reed for qualifying with his 4-color Traverse deck. Jeremy Pinter, congratulations to him for a top 8. Unfortunately, he lost in the quarterfinals, but still a really good run. Thanks for all the help to those that made it go well behind the scenes. Another teammate, Kyle Montgomery, was working the computer for us. Very thankful for that. Carly Peterson was not only the head judge of the event, but also helped with some tech stuff. Mason Grogan, the co-commentator, huge shout out to him for helping us out, and Zach Allen for letting us use his computer and letting us do the coverage in general. But yeah, just huge shout out to everybody. Also a huge shout out to teammate James Johnston, who qualified for regionals on Sunday at another RCQ at the Gaming Warehouse. Andrew Wolfeis, good job on multiple top 8s in his events this weekend. Didn't quite qualify, but hopefully well on the way towards doing that. We also had Max McVetti as a guest last week on our podcast, Talking Swish, who also won an RCQ this weekend. So tons of just really cool stuff going on. And Larry Fields also had a top 4 run on Saturday in a Pioneer RCQ at Evolution. So just all sorts of good results from Swish gamers and all sorts of cool stuff going on. So really looking forward to how the rest of the season goes and would love to see multiple more of my teammates qualify. But speaking of Jeremy Pinter and his top 8 run on Saturday, he was playing this very interesting, what I'm calling VesperBlade deck. It's basically an Urza Ledger Shredder Stoneforge deck with Vesperlarks in it. The idea with Vesperlark is that if people kill either Urza, Emery, Ledger Shredder, Stoneforge, whatever, Vesperlark can evoke to buy these creatures back from your graveyard. So you can either blind mill really good creatures with Emery, or they can just naturally get killed, or you can pitch them to Ledger Shredders. So there's a lot going on with this deck that's pretty awesome. But basically, it's a Thopter Sword combo deck that can play a pretty good mid-range game. So I'm excited to try this out. Not sure how good I'll be at manning the Thopter Sword combo on Moto. That'll be a little awkward, but I don't necessarily need to go infinite. I can just like make 20 idiots or whatever and kill my opponent. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. I think Urza's still a very, very powerful card in Modern. And I'm excited to try the deck out. I'll get the deck on Cardboard Live in just a sec. Haven't done that quite yet. And here's our sideboard. We got 3 Prismatic Endings, 1 Blossoming Calm, 2 Flusterstorm, 2 Spell Pierce, 2 Mystical Dispute, 2 Teferi Time Raveler, 1 Unlicensed Hearse, 1 Relic of Progenitus, 1 Pithing Needle. I'm not sure that there shouldn't be a Torpor Orb, or not a Torpor Orb, sorry. I'm not sure that there shouldn't be a Tormod's Crypt is what I was looking for there. Tormod's Crypt seems like maybe a nice option for the living end strategies, but maybe we just have enough tools for them anyway. So we'll kind of we'll see how things go. But let me real quick export this and put this in the Cardboard Live, so anybody tuning in can check this out. And then we'll get rolling. Excited to try this thing. Okay, and this. Okay, should be all good to roll here. Let's hop in. Let's Pioneer. We want Modern. We want VesperBlade, and we want a League. Okay, Let's rock and roll here. Really interested to see how this deck does against some of the field. How is this against, like, Rhinos? How is this against Living End? How is it against Blue-Red? I assume our Blue-Red matchup might be pretty good. I'm not sold that our 4-color one is super good, but Jeremy was saying he thought it was favored. Now, unfortunately for him, he ran into the Risen Reef version in top 8, the one that Trevor Dalton made it to the finals with. And it's possible that the Risen Reefs just can kind of overwhelm you, and that's exactly what happened in his game. He got overwhelmed by Trip Risen Reef. But against the normal 4-color builds without Risen Reef, maybe we're able to kind of keep up with what they're doing, because they can't just get like 3 or 4 for 1s off all their elementals. Because that's really what did him in. He looked like he was in pretty good shape if there were not just a pile of Risen Reefs on the board. Because we don't really have a ton of answers to Risen Reef, unfortunately. Prismatic Ending is about the only option we've got out of the board. We've got 2 lands. Yeah, this hand looks pretty good. I'm going to keep this. I don't love that I have Cauldron in my hand to start it off, but not the end of the world. We can go get Sword of the Meek. I'm going to keep the hand, that's for sure. Not one I'm going to mull. Easy F6. I'm probably going to bauble on turn 1 too, unless I like draw a Ledger Shredder, but Serum Visions, what in the world is going on here? Okay, that's kind of a weird start. Playing against Storm? I doubt it, but you never know. Do not know for sure. I'm going to bauble them to try and get more information. I do know that. I don't think I wanted another portable hole, but who knows? What you got going on over here? An opt. Okay, still hard to know exactly what's happening, but what I do know is I'm going to F6 and draw a card. Okay, Emery's kind of gas. Don't hate that. I do think the blind draw there was right, but I wouldn't hate to like play an Emery this turn if I still had that bauble, so that's a little unfortunate. No, opponent has an opt in hand, don't know really anything else. Are they just playing blue-red Murktide with us Serum Visions or 2 maybe, because it's a sorcery draw spell? It's possible. I don't know. I think that's pretty likely what's going on. It's probably just blue-red Murktide with us Serum Visions. Maybe 2 Serum Visions, who knows. But it is a sorcery draw spell, so it works for Delirium. They could be playing Blue Moon as well, in theory. God, dude, can I stop drawing portable hole, please? That is enough for the portable holes. Just infinity portable holes. It's, okay, thought I might be getting a counterspell. It's kind of a weird way to tap your mana there. Not leaving up the red source is strange. Okay, double opt. I feel like, I don't know. This is interesting how this game has started. Let's go get a Sword of the Meek, I believe. Go. Would love just an untapped land so I can jam an Emery, I think. Would be nice. Wouldn't mind to be able... This actually might just be Storm. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, I'm now just going to put a Cauldron into play. There's no way I'm not going to do that. Is there any reason for me to leave up a mana? Do I want to put up appearances at all here? If it is Storm, I'm just going to die if they, like, go off. And I'm starting to... The Shivan Reef kind of makes me think that this might be some sort of Storm deck. So I think I'm gonna shop this just to bluff having something, even though I have nothing. I don't think the 2 life will matter, but I could be wrong. Always yield to this. Combat 5. Okay. Go. Could be repping like main deck Spell Pierce. You never know. You never know what your opponent will play around, but I'm definitely just going to shock there and bluff having something. What is happening on the other side of the table? I'm just so... It's got to be Storm, right? It just has to be. I don't know what else this could be. In theory, it could be a lot of other things, I guess, but... Do I want to play this first, or do I want to attack for 5 first? I think I want to play the Esper Sentinel first. Let's Esper Sentinel. Remand. Yeah, this is definitely Storm. Okay. I really don't want to tap out, I don't think. So I think I'm going to punch and then play this. Seems fine. Seems fine. Second main phase. Gonna play the Esper Sentinel again. So, if I play this and I draw a land, I can actually just play and equip this to rep lethal. Then I have to put my shields down and let my opponent know I have nothing. Opponent would very likely go for it in this spot anyway, though. Do I play to drawing a land for lethal? I might. I might do that. Although, I'm trying to like do math if I'm like able to Urza next turn. I think I'm just gonna... I don't think they're gonna play around the main deck Spell Pierce. Very unlikely. So let's just do this. Okay, go. Please don't kill me. I feel very dead. I'd be shocked if we don't lose the game on this turn, but our opponent's done nothing for quite a while, but here it is, yeah, and they just go off now. They were going to go off anyway, so leaving up a mana didn't do me very much. Yep, they'll probably allow me to draw a card because they don't care. Yep, and here we go. I've F6'd, so we're good, but... Gate. In theory, I guess if they like don't have it, we're maybe good, but they almost certainly do. Yep, there it is. Gifts. It's been a while since I've had to make a gifts pile. Target opponent. So I choose the 2 cards. Put the chosen cards into your graveyard. So I put the cards into their yard. I don't really know what I can do here. They already have 5 mana. These each net them a mana. This is 4 mana to flashback. Then they get to do everything still. I guess I just let them cast Manamorphose 1 less times. That's all I can do here. So I have to put the chosen cards into your graveyard. So I cannot let them have this. It's just another card draw. And I suppose I just let them cast Past in Flames twice, maybe. I guess that's worse if they cantrip into more draw spells. So let's actually... They can have red mana. We're just going to have to hope that we can beat a pile of mana. Yeah. Yep. Be very hard to beat, but here we are. Yeah, I agree, Ninja. That's what we went with. I don't think this game is winnable. They would have to... This is pretty much deterministic. Now they can just go get Grape Shot with their the 4-mana spell that's in the yard, assuming they don't already have Grape Shot. Yeah, and that's what they're doing. They just get Noxious Grasp, probably, as well, involved in this pile. We'll see what they get, but I believe I'm dead. Another Past in Flames and a Grape Shot. Yeah, I can't beat that. I'm not going to make them do it. Alright, next game. Well done, Storm player. Dispute seems good. Spell Pierce seems good. Flusterstorm seems good. Blossoming Calm actually counters the 4-mana blue spell, right? Because it targets an opponent. So, I think I'll bring it in. As weird as that is, it could also blow out a Grape Shot, potentially. Do I like 3-mana Teferi here? It's like fine. Yeah, Ninja, that's fair. I'm gonna be honest, dude, I didn't know what your actual name was, so it would have been really hard to... I could have just started asking around for Big Rapids Ninja, but I didn't even know who you were until like midway through the day. I think Larry pointed you out at one of the... when we went to the Alpine store and you were playing an event, but I had kind of forgotten. It was kind of cool. I actually met Freestop this weekend, too, who won the Ragavan last week. Freestop was at the Pioneer RCQ yesterday at Gamers Warehouse, so that was really neat. Alright, I don't really know what I want to necessarily be doing here. I feel like Urza is actually bad. At least some number of them are bad. Question is how much of, like... Do I like Relic? Relic is, like, pretty okay. Good thing to be able to tutor. Shadow Spear seems fairly unnecessary. Aether Spellbomb's probably good. I'm going to trim on Urza's. I think 2's fine. I don't really want to tap out into remands with this. Which means the Thopter Sword combo is, like, less. I'm going to trim a Sword of the Meek, I think. That's important. Aether Spellbomb, maybe I don't need. Maybe I just go off the Vesperlark plan. They're not going to interact with my creatures that much. I'm going to try to go off the Vesperlark plan. Not certain if that's correct, but I had to make decisions. We were down to 10 seconds, so well, no lands ain't it. I do think... Alright, this hand's good. I do think I need to leave in all of the... I'm going to get rid of Shredder here. Anyway, I think I need to keep in all the portable holes because we need to be able to answer those Mana Lords if they run them out. Okay. Well, we're just going to go get Cauldra with this. I'm going to fetch to Thin in this situation. I don't think there's a huge reason to not do that. I may even Shock, just to keep my mana better, but I guess they could have boarded in Blood Moon, I suppose, in theory, so we'll do this. In fact, they know I'm a Saga deck, so they may very likely have brought in Blood Moon. I would not be surprised if they went Rip Blood Moon at all. So, I think getting the planes there is certainly correct. Clean up? The heck? Okay. Very odd. Was that an accident? Did they misclick? I feel like my opponent may have misclicked. Galvanic Relay. Okay. What does this do? Okay. Kind of neat. I think I just played the Saga, leave up Spell Pierce. Saga, do the Stoneforge thing. Always yield to this. Combat, 6U. Feel pretty good about this game. Looks like we'll likely go to game 3, but I could still lose. But I'm feeling pretty good. What in the world did my opponent keep? I feel like they might have misclicked last turn or something. Like F6 through their turn, because this is just very strange. Alright, apparently not. Apparently this kept a hand that didn't do anything. I guess they probably had a Mana Lord and thought it was good enough. Sure. Works for me. Another Spell Pierce seems solid. Combat. Attack with alt. Put you to 6. Good luck. Let's see him beat double Spell Pierce. I don't think they're going to do that. Okay, it's been a really exciting match so far, chat. I hope you're enjoying. Honestly, I probably want unlicensed Hearse in this match. Well, Hearse is fine. Do I just cut Urza entirely to not play into Remand? I think I'm going to do that. I know it's, like, pretty odd. But I think my game plan here is just, like, play early threats and then just hold up counter magic. That's likely what I'm going to try and do. Vesper Lark to protect things. I don't think so. Do I like 3 mana Teferi? 3 mana Teferi is kind of whatever. Either Spellbomb might be good. 3 mana Teferi does, like, bounce mana guy, but then I could just die if I make that play. If I, like, play this, bounce mana guy, and they can still just, like, go off. They don't really need to play at instant speed, so I don't think Teferi does a ton other than protect me from remand nonsense, but I don't know that this is good enough. Because this one also plays pretty badly into their remands. I just don't want to spend much mana on my spells. I'm going to bring another Spellbomb. I may actually want Prismatic Endings, too, for their mana guys. Not sure on that. If that were the case, what would I cut? I've already got 4 portable holes. It's possible one ending is maybe better than the Hearse. I'm not sold on the Hearse. It's not... It's, like, okay against Past in Flames. I don't know, it's kind of close. Maybe I just trim a Thopter Foundry. I don't think I necessarily need to be doing this either, although this does just let me make threats at instant speed and kill kind of quickly. But I think I'd rather have more answers. I'm going to trim one of these for a Prismatic Ending. I kind of just want the 5th answer to their nonsense. Let's try this. I certainly may be overboarding, but I feel like if we can stop them from doing their thing, we won't lose. This hand looks great. I'm keeping this for sure. They're on 62 cards in their deck, so that's something. Multi 6. Okay. Sure. Serum Visions. Yep. Is life gain off Foundry relevant? Not relevant enough, I don't think. Alright, I think this turn we just play the Esper Sentinel, and then next turn we'll be able to... We have a lot of options next turn. The only scary thing about this play is they could go Rip Blood Moon. Sure, bolt my guy. It's fine by me. A little bit annoying, but not a huge deal. Ledger Shredder here is kind of cool. So how do I want to play this turn is the question, I think. Does Ledger Shredder actually do me anything on this turn? Is it actually good? Part of me almost wants to just simply play Spell Bomb, say go, leave up counter spells. But Ledger Shredder, like, puts a clock on him again. And I can start triggering it as soon as next turn, depending on how things go. Yeah, let's make him answer the bird. I'm going to get a basic yet again. Just, I want, if they do have Blood Moon, I'd like to not just stone lose to that. So, bird's got to be pretty reasonable against Storm, too. They definitely want to cast more than one spell in a turn. The only, like, I could die this turn if they have the nuts. If they go land, Mana Idiot, Ritual, Morpho, like, they do... Okay, is it a Blood Moon? It's a Morphos. Trigger this. Thank you. I may just pitch the Spell Bomb here, to be honest. Everything else looks pretty good, and this can, like, loop Spell Bombs later. I think the Discipline play is probably get rid of the Spell Bomb. I definitely want mana. And I'm pitching this. Alright, well, I feel pretty good about where I'm at here, but it still could die. It could definitely die. Okay. Okay, did not die. Feel quite good about where I'm at now. So let's do this. Let's go. That's shock. I'm going to lead Esper Sentinel. Although this could be the card I pitch. Because all of this seems more important. Yeah, this might actually be what I want to pitch to the Ledger Shredder. It's interesting. Maybe not, but it is interesting. What is pitch Emery? If I made that play... Oh, let's lead here. I think this is a smarter lead. Okay. Cool. Now I'm just going to play this. Trigger the Shredder. Alright. I don't think I need Emery. I think Emery is just being greedy. If I pitch this, like... They're going to have such a hard time winning this game just through these cards. The Emery seems pretty slow. Yeah, I think I just pitch Emery. I think Emery is being greedy, trying to accrue too much advantage, but I just need to stop them from doing their thing. If they can't do their thing, I don't think they can win. So we're just going to be mono answers over here. Counter your stuff. Answer your idiots. Should be in good shape. Hopefully. Okay. Feel to be in good shape at the moment. Seem to be in good shape. got opponent on probably a 3-turn clock. Should be able to grow this one more time. Do you pay the 1? Yes. Okay. Definitely not countering the Morphos. Not from that position, I don't think. Okay. I'm not going to cast this. Casting that's really poor. Combat, attack for 4, go. Sure. Sure. So they'll probably try and go off next turn. Well, that's a good draw. Combat for you. Resolves. That was really good. Alright, we're going to try dealing with this. I don't think they can win through double fluster here. I don't think it's even possible, but we will see. So, I feel like tapping out and playing this is so dangerous that I'm just not going to do it. We're just going to put them to 1 here. I would hate for them to have, like, Echoing Truth, bounce these, and then kill me. So, let's just be nice and patient here. Yep. Okay, do I get to draw a card? I do not, apparently. Wait. Oh, that's... okay. Sick. Well, that's why people don't play Storm anymore. I don't even know, like, if that's a particularly good matchup for us, but we beat it pretty handily post-board. It's just, like, so hard to storm off when everybody's playing Endurance. Endurance, Force Negation. Just, like, so many free... all the free spells in Modern just incidentally are good against that deck, which is so stupid. Because, honestly, Storm is, like, a cool deck. I like Storm. When Storm is playable, I don't think that's a bad time for Modern at all. But it is not even remotely good right now, I don't think. Would I like to play first? Yes, please. Yeah, we'll keep that. Okay, turn 1, this. Go. Good morning, Logan. How you doing, man? Botanical Sanctum. So this is probably Living End, more than likely. Ooh, that is pretty cool. So how do I want to play this? How do I want to play this? Let's see. Oh, boy. All right. So I want to start milling myself as quickly as possible. Let's attack for 1. Seems pretty free. The cool thing is I can pitch VesperLark to Ledger Shredder, and then VesperLark can come back and buy back, like, Emery, for example. So that'll be really good. I think here I'm going to lead on the Shredder. It's going to deal the most damage. Obviously, I mean, I could also, like, play Thop. Yeah, Thopter Foundry just doesn't seem good this turn. Let's do this. Go. Maybe I'm supposed to play Thopter Foundry first, though, because it gives them less looks at Force and Negation. Yeah, I don't know. Grief here is going to be a pain in the ass. Looks like they don't have it, though. That's nice. Okay, play this. Play this. It's going to be really bad if they can force this, but... Okay, they didn't, thank God. Start VesperLark. Portable Hole not going to do a ton, but... Okay, always yield these cyclers. Nasty, dirty cyclers. Alright, let's hit an Urza on this, please. Thank you. Well, we get a Stone Forge, that's pretty good. And Shadow Spear we can replay with Emery, so that's... Yeah, okay. They're, yeah, this is going to be a really awkward living end if they don't have a main deck Endurance. So let's hope that's not a thing they can do. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Go. Sure. It's not a huge deal. I think we can genuinely beat Living End here. I'm not too afraid of this. Like, I get a lot of fuel here. Yep. I can also just go get Sword, and if I hit Urza ever, they're in huge trouble. Okay. VesperLark here is great. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely just gonna go get Sword of the Meek. None in yard at the moment. Okay. You can grief that away if you'd like, I don't care. Yep, they gotta take that. Makes sense. Urza Thopter Sword combo. Well, a little late on this, but that's fine. We can, I mean, I think I just start doing the Sword of the Meek thing, right? And then I can play Bauble and just keep drawing cards off Bauble. Portable Hole doesn't do anything on this board. They could have Force and Negation. Force and Negation would be brutal. Could get back Esper Sentinel so that if they do have Force of Negation, at least I draw a card off it. Although you have to assume if they had Force of Negation a turn cycle ago, they would have used it on the Thopter Foundry. So unless they top decked it exactly, then we should be good. Bauble, then cast Guide. I don't have a Shredder anymore, do we? Shredder's gone, so we can't just discard it, right? If I still had Shredder, then yeah, that'd be the play. So, somewhat interesting, I think, here. I'm going to go with the Bauble play. Gets me closer to Urza. which is just an infinite combo. Bauble. Bauble you. What are you drawing? A Force of Negation is on top. Well, I just need to go for it then. Can you stop this? I think they can. It's unfortunate. It's really annoying. Oh, that was a good top deck. There's no way they... Oh, it's so stupid. They literally just drew this card. There's no way you let this resolve with a Ledger Shredder in play especially. So almost 100% that this was their top deck. That's really annoying. Okay. Wait, I'm an idiot. I should have just put it in with Stoneforge. God, I'm stupid. Yeah, we should have done that easily. Was what we should have done. I just, for whatever reason, didn't think about it. Yeah, that was so stupid on my part. Oh well. Well, let's go ahead and play this, I guess. But yeah, that was not good at all. Whatever though, it's still theoretically a winnable game. It's gonna be pretty hard though. Okay. So they have Force of Negation and one other card. It plays two. It plays two. I definitely need to chump here, I think, and then maybe trade this off, take 10. You can take 10 here. Oh, yeah, do that. I don't have Stoneforge anymore, which is pretty awkward, so then I can't cheat in... I don't know, is that maybe wrong? I wonder if I should have sacked this for a Thopter and then chumped here. Fortunately, that's not what I did. What if I just do this? If I just do this, take 3, 6, 10, 12? They're going to take 12. That seems acceptable. Oh, this triggers when it leaves... Okay, well that's obscene. I totally forgot this triggered when it leaves play. For whatever reason, I just thought it did it when it entered. That's kind of nuts. I think I gotta get the Ledger Shredder here. Yeah, we definitely screwed this last turn cycle up, but hopefully we can still come back. It's definitely me playing at 10:30 a.m. when I haven't really played a deck before. Okay. Okay. Bauble. You. Okay. Bauble. I think Esper Sentinel here is actually somewhat interesting too. Just another blocker. I actually don't hate Esper Sentinel. And then maybe just hardcast this is a real idea. I'm gonna do the Esper Sentinel. Discard this other Emery. Good morning, how's it going? It was good to meet you in person yesterday, Freestop. If I evoke this, what would I get back? Just another Esper Sentinel, probably. I guess I could just... Maybe I should be keeping these Emeries and milling myself more. Maybe I'm actually supposed to get Emery back here just to get another trigger to try and find the other Sword of the Meek. Why don't we hardcast for blocks? We could. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. James Johnston did, Logan. Oh, yeah, free stop. I heard a little bit about that, because I know you... I think you beat Larry in round 4. Otawara. Otawara-ing Ledger Shredder. Okay. It's annoying. I think I might... I'm not quite dead. In bad shape, though. Okay. Let's kill this now. Let's block here and block here, I guess. Has to be the block. Go to 1. It's pretty poor, but it's how we need to do it, I think. So I know this is kind of strange, but I almost wonder if I'm supposed to get the Emery back to try and get sword combo. I don't feel like I'm going to win this game any other way. Oh, hold on. Stoneforge can just get sword combo. There we go. Alright, let's not screw this up again. Do this correctly this time. He was free stop, yes. Okay. So, I think I do this, right? I think I go this, Ledger Shredder, recast, bauble, trigger, pitch this. And then start doing the thing. Makes sense to me, right? Gives me 4 blockers. This will still be able to get through. Actually, it might not be able to get through. Just put it into play with... Well, then we can't block with Stoneforge, though, right? Like, I need to... Excuse me. We need to make sure we can block while here. I also need to start playing faster. We're really low on clock. I think this is the right play. You're at 1 man, just do sword combo. Yeah, I know. Pass, I think. Sure. I need to sack Bauble to Foundry, right? I don't actually know if I have another basic in the deck. Someone want to go look at the link real quick, the Cardboard Live link real quick while I'm playing? I assume they're going to attack all. Yep. Okay. Always yield to this. Alright, have I milled any? I don't think I've milled a basic. Hey, Glance, thanks for the follow. Is this Josh Glantzman? I assume it is. How's it going, man? I haven't talked to you in years. So we have one more basic then? 2 islands, 1 plains? Perfect. Let's do this again. I might lose to Moto Clock this match, but whatever. Yeah, let's do this. Block. Okay, this. And this. And then just chumps. Oh. I can't do it like that. Reset blockers. So this goes here. This and this go here, and these go there. Perfect. Learn how to play Magic again? Nice, dude. Yeah, we're playing a pretty sweet one today. I'm not the best with manning moto controls, though, so we might be in a little trouble clockwise, but I think we're going to win this game. Unless they have the main deck endurance, like, even if they living end again, like, it's just not... I guess they have the Waker of Waves, but, like... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they literally have to living end again, so they're gonna do that, but they just can't beat Doppler Sword combo. What they're doing right now is just stalling for clock. Like, these Waker of Waves are annoying, and I guess they could maybe mill me out. That's, like, possible. Ooh, if I pitched... Alright, well, now we just have infinite mana, too. Okay, keep this one, I guess. Little awkward. In paper, I'd be winning this game for sure. That's pretty good. Play this. I'm just gonna do the sword thing right now. Oops. Where's my... There it is. Why did it... Oh, it doesn't come back because they're weaker. Interesting. Okay. I can spellbomb these off the board, I guess. Which is what I'm gonna do. They could have force. But I don't think I can really afford to play around it, so let's just play this. Okay, they don't. Pop your guy. Guess that lets them do their thing sooner. Let's not do that. Let's just play this and say go. Okay. Oh, yeah! Galen was with us. Yes, I remember that now. You're right. Good old Galen. Okay, they've got 5 mana. That's fine with me. Bounce this garbage. Always yield. Target this. Cast it. Sure. Bounce this. Probably bounce that. Maybe not quite yet. Let's just go to combat, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. should have played a land, but I'm just playing too quick. Yeah, you've cycled, that's fine. Yep. Sure. Alright. Just gonna make a thing. Just gonna pass, I think. Float a mana. Oh, God. Alright, I was hoping we'd have another way to interact with the yard, but we do not. Only from... let's target Soul Guide Lantern with this one. Cast Soul Guide Lantern. With the one floating. Okay, and I knew that was coming. That's not a huge surprise. Do I need to save anything with the spell bomb? I don't believe so. Let's just let this happen. My opponent might actually deck me with Emery triggers. That's pretty insane, but it's a thing that could actually happen, which is absurd. Oh, they don't have any more living ends. Nice. Alright, well, pretty annoying because we may lose to clock, but... Alright. Yeah, I agree, Glanceman. It's not one I should be playing, that's for sure, but I wanted to try out Pinter's deck, and somebody last night in the Discord was like, hey, I want to see that deck, so I was like, alright, whatever, I'll play it. Yeah, it's not one that I can really be tanking on a bunch of... Like, I'm just not good with clicks, too, is the problem, right? Well, we got the win, so that's nice. Teferi's great, Flusterstorm's great, Spell Pierce is good. I don't think I want Dispute, but it's like, okay, maybe I bring it in. So if we bring in those 10, what would we be cutting? Yeah, it does seem really sweet. Esper Portable Hole is absolutely awful, so let's get rid of those. Esper Sentinel is fine. Probably good enough just as a threat, but not the most impressive thing in the world. Might trim on Urza's. I never really want to tap out for this card, so I'm going to go to 2 of these. Definitely like Stoneforges. Huh. Might not need the Spell Bomb in this matchup. Yeah, Glanceman, a lot of these cards are new. Some of these cards are new, at least. Ledger Shredder's, like, insane. I don't know if you've seen this one yet, but the card is ridiculous. I think I'm going to get rid of this Spell Bomb. I don't love this here, I don't think. I think we're replacing that with Relic in this matchup. It seems okay. The rest of this, I'm not certain on what I should be cutting. I feel like all the cards I brought in make sense. Do I just cut Baubles? Is that real? Or do I just go to no Urzas again? Is that crazy? They're gonna potentially have, like, disputes against me, right? No, I think Cauldra is how we win. We just go turn 2 Stoneforge, and, well, probably turn 3 Stoneforge with Flusterstorm back up, and then we just, like, Cauldra them for 4 turns. Would be my kind of guess as to how I'm trying to win. I think I'm just going to cut Urza. I think this is too much mana against a deck that's likely going to try to Mystical Dispute me. And then I might trim a Bauble. I'm going to do that. I could see trimming the drum maybe too, actually. May have been better than bauble, because just baubling over and over again with Emery's good. I'm going to keep this hand. I'm just going to play this tapped. Go. Sure. Play this. Go. Okay. Missing lands, so their hand is all action over there. It's a little scary. They're not going to Blood Moon or anything, so Hallowed Fountain makes sense. Seachrome Coast seems good here. I could Saga, but I don't think it's quite time to Saga yet. Let's just have all our blue spells up, in case that's relevant. Fine with playing this game. Okay, they have to move to discard. That's nice. Thing about waiting on Saga, too, is they very likely have green force, so... I think next turn is the Emery turn. Here, I think I just play this tapped, and then next turn play Saga, just hardcast an Emery. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Have you not seen the green force yet, Glanceman? It's really stupid, dude. It's literally, it's pitch a green card, blow up 2 artifacts and enchantments. So it's like a 2-for-2 force, which in my opinion makes like no sense design-wise, but it's what it does. Okay, Ledger Shredder here is kind of sick. Probably could have played this a turn or two ago. I'm going to be honest, I kind of forgot it was in the hand. I think just play this. Okay. Go. Sure. It's a fine one. Alright, I'm going to cast Esper Sentinel. Attack. Boom. Go. The beats. Sure. Okay, you'll do the thing. That's fine. I'll draw a card. So I need to Spell Pierce the Living End. We'll dispute this. Sure. Okay. Go. So they, like, need land plus Cascade Effect plus Dispute here, and they don't have it. Yeah, they're going to lose. Because now I just go get Relic. Or a Soul Guide Lantern would do it too, I guess. Yep, nice. Take that, Living End. Alright, well, we beat Living End. That's nice. I really thought I was going to lose that match to Clock. Convinced to unretire. Very nice, dude. Alright, well, on to the next one we go. Yeah, the deck's sick. The deck's sick, for sure. I think Jeremy honestly got a little unfortunate in just what he got paired against in top 8. The Risen Reef version, I think, of Elementals is much better against him than any other deck would have been in that top 8. Yeah, Glance, I stream Magic every Monday and Wednesday from typically 10 to 5. Tomorrow I won't be streaming very much because Julie and I are going to Michigan Adventures, but typically Monday through Friday I stream. Thursday and Friday is typically Pokemon related stuff, because I've started diving into that a little bit too. Exactly, Logan, yes. Very cool, dude. Yeah, I've been getting into the video game championships a little bit. That's what I do on Thursdays, and then we've been doing really hard, like, Nuzlocke runs on Friday. Alright, so this is going to be 4-color. The question is which one. I'm going to keep this hand. It seems pretty good. Got Portable Hole for Ren. Got a redraw on Bauble. I may actually wait on Bauble this game. I don't need anything, so it might be worth waiting for, like, a Connive trigger. I think I'm just going to be patient. I also, like, if I draw an Emery, I'd like to be able to play it. I think I'm going to wait one turn on the Bauble. I don't think I have to rush it out this turn. Although, obviously, a redraw here would be fine, but the question is, are they going to Ren this off? At least I get to draw a card here, so I'm fine with it. Okay. Question is, do they pick it up? Do they pick it off, or are they going to get a land? Alright, they picked it off. It's fine with me. Get 2 for 1. Kind of. It was pretty much an even exchange, actually, because they killed the thing, and now I'm going to have to expend a resource to deal with it, but alright, I'm definitely going to Bauble now. And I'm going to check out the top of their deck. Okay, it's an island. Sure. Very cool, Glanceman. Well, yeah, that's what we do on Thursdays, so if you're interested in checking that out. Do I play my Saga here? The answer is probably yes, so I have something to do next turn, but it's awkward if I need to Portable Hole again. If they, like, deal with this and I want to deal with their Ren. So maybe I wait on the Sagas a turn. You like Saga beats? The problem with Saga is if they go Teferi, right? They can just go Island, Teferi, bounce, Saga, throw me off a land drop. That seems kind of embarrassing. They could obviously do that with Portable Hole too, but I think I'm going to wait on Saga for a turn cycle or two. Yeah, I think there are too many things that can go wrong if I play Sagas yet. Let's just be patient. Okay, another Bauble's, like, fine. Okay. Sure, that's fine. I'll just Portable Hole it again. It was a good, really good value play for them, though. Okay, well, everything worked out here pretty okay. I think what I'm going to do now is Ledger Shredder. Now I think I probably get the Saga, although if I don't Saga this turn, that's, like, guaranteed I get to cast Urza next turn. So maybe I still wait on Saga, because I'm not going to get to make a construct off it yet anyway. So let's, I think, do this. Let's shred. Do this. Do I want another Ledger Shredder? Portable Hole seems kind of garbage, the second copy. I might get rid of this. I'm pretty happy about everything else, I think. It's a little awkward, though, if they ending this. This one. That's a tough call. I think I'm going to get rid of the Portable Hole, but there's certainly argument to keep this. I could ditch a Saga, I guess. Maybe I don't need 2 of these. Maybe I just pitch a Saga. That's, like, kind of strange, because Saga's such a good card, but, like... I could, I guess, just get rid of Bauble, too. But I like that Bauble's a cantrip and more mana. It's basically a Mox Sapphire with Urza. I'm actually going to try to pitch a Saga. I know Andrew's probably about ready to slap me right now, but I just feel like 2 might not be needed. I just want to be able to answer the Ren again if I need to, if they deal with this. Yeah, okay. Well, they ending my Shredder, but that's fine. They can't counterspell me here, which is big. Do they just have another Ren? They just have another Ren. It's brutal. Well, thank God I kept this Portable Hole, I guess. Okay. So... now I play the Saga. Yield to that. Okay. I mean, it's got to just be Urza, right? There's no way I don't play Urza here. Your heart hurts? Well, I'm glad you think it was the correct play. I think it's time for an Urza. And then I can also play Ledger Shredder here. And I think I am going to Bauble. Losing a Connive trigger a little unfortunate, but I think I potentially want a new card, and I also just want to make this construct bigger. Bauble's good. Yeah, Bauble's very good. Omnath. Yep. They need this. They should ban this card. I'm so sick of this card. I think if they banned this deck, like, I don't even know if it exists anymore. Like, it would still be here, but, like, you would have to imagine, like, all the aggro decks will just roll this if they don't have this specific card right here. This card is so degenerate. It's ridiculous. So broken. Oh, yeah. I don't even think it's close. They can have Ren all they want. Ren only gets lands. Like, at the end of, like, it's good. Ren's still good, but I just hate this card so much. Like, so many games just come down to this. Oh, that was pretty good. Let's pitch this. And, like, I could still win this game, obviously. Like, I haven't even lost. They didn't even have Delirium here. Like, this isn't even, like, that big of a deal. It's just annoying, if nothing else, but the amount of value that this card gets specifically, right, it's just so insane. Alright, and I actually wanted to wait on popping the Bauble. That was intentional there. I wanted this to be larger. God, I wish I had, like, 1 more mana. Ban the Skittles monster. That's right. Stupid Skittles monster. So I guess the play here is actually wait on Urza, right? The play is Portable Hole your Ren, and then send Probably both at Teferi. Just guarantee we get a hit on it. Then I can make a guy off this. That's probably correct. Okay, combat. No point in really attacking them because they're about to just gain another 4 life anyway. Omnath's just a terrible card, dude. Just such a... This generates way too much. Sure, we'll just let this happen. I don't need to do anything right now. Go. Like, one card should not be able to do all the things that this does. That's the problem with it, right? What doesn't it do? It's just always at minimum 2 for 1. I don't know how much you value gaining 1,000,000 life and getting 1,000,000 mana, but that's certainly worth something. It's typically like a 3 for 1 right off the bat. Like, the mana acceleration, the cantrip, the life gain, like, it's at minimum a 3 for 1 usually. It just does way too much for a Magic card. Okay, well, this is, like, okay for me, actually. They're gonna blink the Omnath. That's fine. We might still be in okay shape in this game, but... the question is, do I keep this bauble? I think I still do. The question is, do I play around Counterspell? I think I also play around Counterspell. I think we're just going to make another idiot and probably get, like, Shadow Spear here. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it's messed up in general, to be honest. I played it in the Elementals build, like, without Ren, and it was still great. So, I actually might get a Drum here so I can get another Shredder into play. Kind of close. Definitely want to do this. I believe. Okay, always yield. Okay. Could also get Spell Bomb, just like kind of weird, but that gives me a really good attack here if I get Spell Bomb, right? I can just send both constructs for 14. It's either that or Drum. It's one of those two. Drum lets me deploy another Shredder, which I kind of like. It also lets me cast Urza on the following turn, so it probably needs to be Drum. Otherwise, I'm locking myself off not being able to cast Urza, which seems poor. Alright, I'm going to attack for 14. Oh my god, dress down. Oh boy. We're trying to do things. Go. Unfortunately, I think we're pretty dead. I mean, we could maybe come back, but this is we're not in the driver's seat here at all. I'm definitely behind. Yeah, that doesn't help matters much. I think I'm gonna have to pop this bauble here. I need some sort of action. Do I pitch one of my Urzas? Probably. I don't think it's doing enough. It's bad if they have a counterspell, but... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, they're casting a bauble. So they're just playing the Jason Reed build that won our event this weekend, funny enough. Okay, I'll check out your top card too, I guess, because I'm ready for a new one. Oh, great, Fairy. Okay. Pretty brutal. 2 mana counter our whole deck. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. So I'm going to draw it to Fairy. I just need to hope they don't have Counterspell. And we're like still in trouble even if they don't, but at least still playing the game. Yes, Saga, Urza. Yep, Counterspell. I probably should not have pitched the other Urza. I think it was a little undisciplined, but I'm going to concede this game out of time. I don't think I can win this one anyway, but I mean, it's theoretically possible. I do just have sword combo, but we're down a lot of time at the moment, so all right. Let's bring all these in. I think Portable Hole's like quite bad, so we're going to cut all these. I think ending is where we want to be. Pithing Needle's probably a good bullet to have. Okay. What do we not like? I kind of think VesperBlade might be bad in this matchup, to be completely honest. I think a lot of their removal is going to be Exile or Bounce-based. So I think that's going to be my cut. Soul Guide Lantern, terrible. Spellbomb, I think I like having access to. From here, I'm not exactly sure. They're like a counterspell deck, so I feel like maybe 4 of these is ambitious. Yeah, you don't like Tef? Tef is, I guess, kind of medium. I just wanted to, like, shut off their instant speed stuff, but it's probably not good. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, for sure. So their build does not have a Fem rate. I think if they had a Fem rate, I'd be more in on the Tefs. Let's try this. It's possible Igloo Boy, I'm not sure. I think VesperBlade just doesn't line up well against this particular... Because they're like playing the dress downs and stuff too, so that can kind of embarrass VesperBlade. Oh my god. Well, it does play this. I'm going to try this. I think it's fine. I don't love it, but... Okay, I don't know why I don't have a stop on the first main, but we're going to turn that back on. Don't know where that went. So... Let's play this tapped. I'm going to hold the bauble. Just in case we drew a Ledger Shredder and would want to do the Ledger Shredder thing, but I think we're just going to do the Emery thing. Sure. Okay. Do I want to start making tokens? I probably do. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's do this. Play this. Go. My problem with VesperBlade in this matchup, too, that's really unfortunate. We milled the Cauldra. One reason I don't love VesperBlade in this matchup, too, Igloo Boy, is a lot of the removal is Exile-based. Or bounce-based. So I was a little concerned about it. Sure. I mean, yeah, here's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Now, I will say Vesperlark would have been pretty gas with the Urza in our yard, but that's alright. Question is, do I keep the bauble in play, or do I want a card? I just want more information. I think I'm just gonna pop it off. I'm gonna pop it off. Unholy Heat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is. I agree. It's probably not right to cut the Urzas. We probably need them to win. Sure. Make a guy. I think Saga's potentially a good way to win the matchup too, but I'm not certain. Let's create a guy again, I think. They can obviously Unholy Heat here, but it's fine. Yep. Okay. Probably means they don't have Dress Down, which is nice. What do I want to get? I almost don't hate Springleaf Drum, so I can play Saga and leave up Dispute here. I think that's correct. Yeah, pretty sure that's right. I'd like to have the option to dispute my opponent. Do not want Mr. Omnath coming to town here. Yep. Although, opponent can't actually cast Omnath with that mana, but... Okay, and I think they may have just realized that. Okay. Boseiju. Okay. That's fine. Let's get a Hallowed Fountain. Do I want it in play untapped? Honestly, yeah. Let's just put it into play untapped. I'm fine with that. I don't think my life total matters that much, but... Okay. Cast this. Play this. Cast this. I'm going to let that resolve. That's fine. I'm not fighting over that. 3. Yeah, it's fine. Surprised, they might just get a land here, honestly. Yeah, they did. That's cool with me. Alright, Yorion to hand, sure. I might actually draw a card with this bauble. Don't think the 1 power and toughness is necessarily huge here. But maybe it is. I guess I could wait and bauble myself and decide if I want to fetch or not. So we'll wait 1 turn cycle on the bauble. Oh, buddy. Well, that's pretty darn good. And I can do this plus make thing plus dispute, so... God, I just need to hope they don't have Verdict. Verdict or Dress Down would really mess me up. Is there any world where I'm supposed to wait? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's just try to win. Try to win. It does seem really brutal for our deck, I agree. Yep. Okay. So... let's make a guy. Combat 5U, and if they don't have the Dress Down or the Verdict here, they just lose. And we can, like, maybe still beat a Dress Down. Especially if I draw another counterspell. Yeah, they have a Dress Down. It's so annoying. I guess I'm gonna probably pop this and draw a card. They could have Solitude, I guess, too, but that seems less likely. Do I want to sack my Mox Sapphire? That's the question. I think the answer is yes. Okay, they have a Wren on top. It's going to be annoying with the Boseiju for sure. I'm not going to make another Construct here because I feel like Dress Down is, like, pretty obvious. It's pretty unfortunate. And I didn't get to float a mana, which is also annoying. I'm going to get Spellbomb so I can replay the Urza, I think. Let's do this. Combat. Definitely gonna go for the lethal here, but here comes Dress Down. Oh, never mind. We win. Alright, well, that's why you just go for the win. Sometimes you just get to kill your opponent with Mystical Dispute. Alright, cool. I don't think I'm going to change much, honestly. That felt okay. This is the version that supposedly this deck is supposed to beat. Pinter was telling me that he liked his 4-color matchup. I just don't think he could hang with Risen Reef. We are. Well, kind of. I can Needle Wren on turn 1. That's kind of cool. I've got multiple answers. I think I'm going to keep this. This hand's, like, medium, but I think it does some good things that I like. It certainly can beat their Planeswalkers. I don't even need to Needle on 1. I'm just going to play an Esper Sentinel. If they want to let me redraw and tick down, that's fine. I think I Shock. Go. Yep. Sure. That's fine. That is fine. Huh. Possible my hand was a little too reactive. play this and say go. And we can pop that off for a card. Don't really know what I want to needle yet. So, and I certainly don't want to play Sword of the Meek to get dealt with. Sure. Sure. So we got snow-covered plains. You got it, boss. I will draw. Okay, that's a real card. It's also a real card. Very awkward that I just like have to let an Omnath resolve here, but I think I just kind of have to do that. I think this needs to get played right now. I don't know, maybe I wait. Problem is then I shouldn't have fetched. So, it is what it is. I guess I'm just going to play this and keep repping a counter. Just going to keep acting like I have Mystical Dispute. They might not just slam Omnath if they think I have Mystical Dispute. Yeah, and that's frustrating, but I think I had to make this play. Okay. Problem is that just gets to sit in play now. That's fairy. And I didn't hit a land, which is unfortunate too. What is good, I guess. Yeah, there's no bluffing anything anymore. I just have to try and beat an Omnath, which is going to be really hard, but... It needs something. It needs something else, for sure. I think we need a way to actually beat Omnath as part of our issue. That's how we lost game 1, and it's how we're going to probably lose this game 2. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can keep up with it with Urza. Maybe I can, like, combo kill them, but... Teferi... Time Raveler, right? Yeah, okay. The problem here is even if I... Oh, God, I didn't mean to F6. Turn off auto yields. Okay, saved it. Do this. Always yield go. Problem is, even if we get to that point, I'm just going to, like, clock. This is not a deck I will be running through personally. Again, I don't think. There's too much happening. But, yeah, we're just going to lose this stupid card again. Yeah. Yep. Maybe we can keep up with it, but I don't think so. Yep, Solitude. Yeah. Alright. That's enough for me. I don't think we need to keep banging our head against a wall here. The only deck that I have found in Modern so far, well, I guess there are like a couple of them. Living End, I think, is okay against 4-color. Because game 1, I think you're favored, although some of them are building their decks differently now, so it's like harder than it was in the past. But when I was testing Living End, we were beating 4-color pretty consistently. It really depends how they're building their deck. And then I've actually liked these mono-red value piles that I've been playing, because you can actually keep up with them on cards. And you have a billion answers to Risen Reef if they're on that build. And you can kill Omnath. But, like, you're able to keep up because you play 8 2-for-1s at minimum in your deck in most of them, right? Like, Ox of Agonis is really sick. Light Up the Stage, obviously very good. Reckless Impulse, very good. And you're actually just able to kind of trade resources for a really long time, and then at the end of the game, you burn them out with cards like Underworld Breach, the Abash version, like you just bolt them out, kill them with like 1/1 tokens from Season Pyro. Like you eventually go wide and get them. So far, though, I have not found many decks that I actually think are good against 4-color. It's just so hard to beat that deck. Oh, opponent's on 60 cards, so that's a good sign. Don't have to play against 4-color again. I just like the fact that we're so weak to dress down and that build is on dress down is a huge problem. I'm going to keep this. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Sure. Esper Sentinel. Nice draw there. I'm going to bauble here as well, I think. Sure. Always yield. Just like Jund or something? Could be. Teamerland. Let's try and get some information here. What you got? Oh, they're on the Arcan Creativity deck, probably. Okay. I think I just kind of want to move here, so I'm just going to draw as many cards as possible. We'll wait and see what their next draw is, but Creativity is one of their cards here. Always yield to this. Urza, draw your card, and then I'm going to bauble you again. Okay, what's their next cards? They've got Creativity into Ren and 6. Okay. Okay. And they fetched the Ren and 6 away. Possibly I should have waited on the other bauble, but that's alright. Bolt my guy. It's fine with me. Now they're not bolting the Stoneforge. I'm curious, maybe the Creativity deck has an okay 4-color matchup. I know it's been putting up some pretty good results recently, so... This is a deck we should maybe test at some point, too. It did very well at our last... the RCQ that I won, there were 2 copies in top 8. They killed each other in top 8, and then, to be quite honest, my opponent got insanely unlucky in top 4. They should have beaten me. They drew heinously. Did someone say Jund? Yeah, it's still playable, Glanceman. It's still there, at least. I don't know how good it actually is, but it is there. I'm going to just make him kill this Stoneforge. Force them to have another answer right now. Sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like an answer yet. Nope, no answer. Alright, well, that's nice. I think we're just cheating in our thing and getting to work here. God, Arcan's going to be a huge problem, though. How am I supposed to play this game? Yeah, it is the Polymorph deck, yes. So they're going to Creativity next turn into Archon. I think I actually... I know this is strange, but I want to dig to combo. So I think I'm actually going to Ledger Shredder this turn. I don't think Cauldra is actually good enough. That's not going to beat the Archon. Yep. You like Cauldra? Well, now I can't do that, obviously. I'm gonna do this. I think this is a little better, Andrew. I think we're digging to combo in this matchup. We're gonna pitch this. Oh, that's kind of cool synergy. I didn't even realize that was gonna happen. That's nice. Go. Cauldra was obviously good too. I just am worried about them doing the polymorph thing, I guess. Sure. Works for me. I'll draw a card. Okay. Now we get to play Urza Shadow Spear. Probably pitch the... Well, Cauldron we can just cast next turn with our Urza. Let's fetch to Thin. It's fairly free here. Get a basic Plains, I guess. This... tap this. Play this. Trigger. I'm just going to pitch Sentinel. Don't think we need another Sentinel here. Cauldron is, like, actually going to be pretty good. I could, I guess, pitch Hollowed Fountain. Maybe just pitch Hollowed Fountain. Yeah, never mind. I don't need Hollowed Fountain. Goodbye. You lose a little bit of damage this way, but that's okay. I'm going to throw the equipment on the Esper Sentinel. And here we go. I'll gain 3. Go. Okay, and here comes an Archon. Yep. Sure. I'll draw. I believe I sacked the Ledger Shredder here. Mostly because it's not an artifact. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that. Discarding a Flooded Strand, I believe. You would have liked sacking the Construct? I don't know, I think the Construct's good because it's big enough to pressure here, right? Was my thinking, at least. So now we play this. Cast Cauldron. No way. Oh, okay, I can pay that. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little annoying I have to tap the Construct though, but oh well. Still kind of brutal. Yeah, it's not amazing for me, but we'll be okay. Okay, I would like to pay 2, please. We did get to draw 2 off the Sentinels. That's pretty nice. Oh, and now we have combo. They just lose, right? I can go infinite now. So now I don't even need to pay the 2. If I don't pay 2, I just play this and they lose, right? Now I have to do this combo, which is terrible, but... Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Shucks. Well, oops. Classic MTGO moment. Yeah, I know. It was a very classic MTGO moment. Just me being already 6 minutes down on clock and doing things too fast as usual, but hopefully we'll be all right. Gonna sack the Emery, discard this, do your thing. No blocks. Okay, cast this. Did I do the thing? Please don't make me go through this. Please do not make me go through this, opponent. That'd be very rude of you. Okay. Okay. Sure. Alright. Thank God. Thank God my opponent is kind enough to concede to the infinite combo. It's very generous of them. It would have taken me probably at least 5 minutes off the clock to do that, but... Alright. Well, that's cool. Way nicer than I am. Yeah, way nicer than I am, too. You've seen me clock people on this stream before. Spellbomb I actually think is pretty okay. I'm not sure if I love the Vesper Larks here. Funny enough, Blossoming Calm actually stops the Arcan trigger. I don't know if that's good, but that's something we can do. Teferi might be alright to just, like, bounce Arcan if it hits the board. Can also bounce tokens, too. Teferi's probably good. Spell Pierce is probably good as well. Flusterstorm's, like, a maybe. Soul Guide Lantern doesn't do anything. Portable Hole is awkward. Like, answers things, but at sorcery speed. Not amazing, but might just be good enough. I kind of need to interact with their tokens, otherwise they just go nuts. Maybe Portable Hole's not a good plan, though. I don't know. The fact that it's not an instant speed answer is really rough. Wonder if I just, like, bring in Disputes. Just, like, cancel. Cancel's not good, but it's not the worst either. Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm's okay, too, right? It's also just Spell Pierce. Or better. Spell Pierce or better. I just bring those in. Trim probably a Vesper Lark. I think I might just do this. Yeah, I agree, Yoga. Fluster does seem solid. Dispute, I think, is considerable as well. Maybe over the Vesper Larks. I almost wonder if the Vesper Larks are just nonsense. We keep boarding... They were good against Living End, I guess, but... I'm going to cut the Vesper Larks. That could be bad because they are trying to kill my stuff, but... I think I want everything else more. This hand is very awkward. It's already a mulligan to 6, but I do have turn 1 Sentinel, Bauble. This can, like, interact with their combo. I do think I'm going to keep this, but... Not, like, in love with it. I think it's good enough, though. Okay, no crabs. That's nice. Not gonna fetch. Would like to draw lands this game. Play this. Go. Yeah. It's fine with me. Well, now I get to resolve this, and I don't have to fetch to do it, which is nice. Honestly, I probably should have baubled last turn, but now I get to bauble now. I guess let's see what my top card is. Do I like Ledger Shredder? Not really. I think I'm gonna fetch that away. Pretty unhappy with that. Just want another basic, or do I want to shock here? Life total could matter. But shocking might be smart. I think I'm going to shock. That's interesting. I'm not sure if that was right or wrong, but that's what we're going to do. Just get this into play. Your turn. A little awkward if they have, I guess, the spree or whatever. The Prismari command, but at least we get to draw a card off it if they do that. Okay, they popped a clue, which would signify maybe missed lands. The fact they played that signifies missed lands too. Alright. Well, Flusterstorm's nice. A bunch of Urza's not as nice, but whatever, here we are. I'm just gonna put this into play and say go. I'm gonna pop it off for a card more than likely. You don't want to leave up Flusterstorm though. Go well, maybe if I hit an Emery, that would be like, I'm gonna draw now. Or another Esper Sentinel. Okay, that's not what I want, but it's a thing that can start attacking, I guess, as soon as next turn. Yeah. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. I almost wonder if I should sack this off to get a 1/1 Thopter to start pressuring. This is like kind of nice though. It could draw me cards. I guess I wait. Come on, untap land. Untap land. One time. One time with the untapped land. How about third Urza, please? Okay, that could not have been any worse. This is probably the worst draw in the whole deck. Go. If they attack with that Goblin, I'm double blocking with Shredder and Esper Sentinel, but the problem is they get another mana. Now they can just play through Flusterstorm. So they can beat Flusterstorm easily here if they play well. They only have, I mean, they do have 4 mana if I don't sack this. God dang it. Problem is, by not sacking, I'm telling them I have Flusterstorm. God dang it, dude. Oh. Let's just hope my opponent's an idiot. I'm just not gonna save it. I do get to connive, though. That's real. Oh, no, I don't. That's unfortunate. Oh, my God, dude. Come on. Oh, it's so brutal. Alright, well, now they tick down on Esper Sentinel, and now I can actually sack, so it's not the end of the world. Go. Okay, we'll take 2. They get a treasure. Okay, that's a real draw. Urza. Can they counter Urza? That's the question. No, they can't. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, let's just find that Sword of the Meek. Let's attack your Ren. Actually in a lot of trouble, though. They can just hardcast Arkin, like, this turn. Actually this turn. They get another treasure. It's pretty brutal. Yeah. Yep. 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 Hardcast Arkin incoming. Yep. It's the only reason you would attack into this, I think. Block. hanging it off. Okay, I mean, I'm fine with that. That's not what I was worried about here. Should have floated a mana, but X equals 1. How many spells? That's the first spell that's been cast, right? And start cloning it every turn. Can I win? I mean, I technically could still just top deck combo on them, so I think this is acceptable. Okay, you got it. I'm gonna pitch an Urza, I guess. A Cauldra should maybe be pitched, but I think it's gonna be the Urza. Yeah, this one's not happening. Nope. No thanks. Okay, well, in theory, we can still win. Same targets. Same targets. F6. If we top deck Sword of the Meek or Stoneforge Mystic, we win the game. Technically not dead, I guess. Play this, go. Oh yeah, I'm very dead. What am I talking about? I forgot they get to clone. Alright, next game. Next game. Okay. Maybe I do still want the Vesper Larks here. On the play, I think I like them more. Teferi might just not be good. I think... I don't know, Teferi's like fine. It's tough. It's a tough call. I do think I'm happy. I wonder if Dispute isn't good. Cancel's going to be really hard to hold up. I think I'm just going to cut Disputes. And maybe like one Teferi. Just have one Teferi in my deck. Could see trimming a Ledger Shredder too, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to trim one Teferi. Let's just have one. Yep, we'll keep this. Not the best hand ever, but not the worst. This hand I might thin on turn 1 with this hand, because we're really just looking for the Thopter combo. So let's just thin the deck out. I'm just gonna do this in F6 to save time. Paper, obviously, I wouldn't do that, but I just want F6. Okay, that was not at all what I wanted to draw, but it could have been worse. This, Stoneforge. Yep, always yield to this. I could get Cauldra, but this is more than likely going to die, so I'm just going to get Sword of the Meek. I guess Cauldra does just, like, force them to kill my Stoneforge, though. It's very close. Maybe I do just go get Cauldra. Thinking about this more. I can go Shadow Spear plus this next turn. Very, very close. kind of like forcing them to have the answer to this. Let's go Cauldra. I think that is really, really close. But I like making them kill the Stoneforge because I have the Emery specifically. I also like kind of denying their game plan a little bit here. If they wanted to Ren this turn, they can't now. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, that was my thought too, Glanceman. Okay, I'm going to wait a turn on the Saga. We're just going to do this. And we're going to do the Emery. Bauble. All right, nice. Bauble is going to be a really good one. So now they kind of have to kill the Emery too, and then we just get to start doing the Urza thing. So, okay. Them blowing up the Shadow Spear is actually just good for me. All right, Urza. Go. Can't do anything else with this turn, so your turn. Certainly got some plays we can make next turn. Okay, that's a Ren. Hard evidence, yep. Tick down, kills con. Really? I thought they would tick down, kill Construct there, but I guess they needed land. Does that make sense? Man, I'm drawing a lot of Urzas. Typically that'd be a good thing, but not amazing here. Alright, let's yield to this. Okay. What is the best way to play this turn? So we can Vesperlark, get Stoneforge back, trigger, go get Sword of the Meek. Doesn't seem particularly amazing. Also go like... I don't hate getting Emery back on this board with Vesperlark because we can mill the sword. So that's like kind of interesting. Let's do that. Make a thing. Problem with Enry, though, is then I can't swing at their Ren. So Asper Sentinel's like somewhat interesting too, but tap this. All right. I think I want to go... Stoneforge getting sword is nice, because then if I... Yeah, I think I just Stoneforge and get half the combo. And then if we top deck the other one, they just lose. I think that's good. It's just guaranteed. Emery's like a blind mill. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, get a Sword of the Meek. Combat. Both at the Ren. That is true. We do get to threaten the Cauldra here, which is good. I'm going to act like I have a counter spell here, I guess. So let's just not attack. I was going to attack, and I'm like, yeah, we might as well bluff the counter. Yeah, it is, for sure. Alright, resolves. Dwarven Mine is fine. Opponent looks like they're going for it, unfortunately for me. And also unfortunately for me. Alright, so... I just sack... So we just need to go infinite. I just need to top deck it. So I need to sack this. And I need to sack... Oh, I still have to discard. I mean, we discard Sword, right? That's pretty free. And then probably Cauldra, I guess. We can sack the Construct. Okay. Can we do the thing? Float. Okay. Oh, what is the best thing to get here? Probably just a bauble or a drum. I mean, yeah, let's just do this. Okay. I'm gonna cast this off that colorless, and if I spin into it, my opponent dies, right? I can spin still, and then I think I could pop this off as well. So let's spin. Whoops, not like that. Do this. Tap that for mana. Tap that for mana. That would be good. I think popping it first might be the play. Sorry about the quick hiccup there in connection, chat. I don't know what that was about, but... I think I have to pop this first, because then I could cast if I draw. Let's do that. That does not do it, so now we just have to spin and pray. Yep. We did not do it, unfortunately, and those kill us. Alright, well. Shucks. Close, but no cigar there. I'm muted. Now, can you hear me now? How are we now, chat?